Not your first time in Indianapolis, obviously. You've played a lot of basketball games here. Kind of what are your feelings about this town and basketball?
This is a great town. It's been good to me so far. It's not far away from where I grew up, about 3 hours. I have some family out here, so it's always good when I'm back on this part of the country.
Do you consider yourself a Pacers possibility in the draft?
Yes, absolutely. I think I'd be a good fit here. From where I think my range is, this would be a pretty good fit for me.
Why do you say that?
Just the front court, how their team is, how they've done in the past 5 years with Coach Vogel. Just who they have on their team, how I think I'd fit in. I just think it'd be a pretty good fit.
Is it also because they're trying to play at a faster tempo next year? Maybe you're used to that from Wisconsin?
Yeah, a little bit. Wisconsin, we were able to get up and down more so than my first couple of years, the last 2 years. But I think I'd be able to fit in that with my ability to shoot the ball, trail breaks, things like that. Just versatile on offense.
Frank, you've been able to work out a matchup against Trey Lyles and now today Miles Turner. Do you put a lot of weight in whatever happens in those one-on-one matchups?
Not necessarily. At the end of the day, this is still just a workout. I'm trying to best Miles and best Trey Lyles as much as I can, but at the end of the day, we're all just working out here to try to, get better. No one wants to get hurt out here. So, at the end of the day, it is a workout. We're trying to compete as hard as we can and go at each other, but at the same time, it is just a workout.
What was it like again? Miles is known for his defense. What was it like matching against him?
He's tough. He's obviously a very good shot blocker. He's young. He's active. We both have a lot of things we need to work on if we're going to be good at the next level, and I think we both know that. But he's obviously very good for where he's at, and I think I did well, and we both did well today.
There's that word young. You can kind of get tired of hearing about being old at 22.
Yeah, because I feel very young. So I don't feel like I'm an old guy yet. So maybe in 5 years, ask me how I feel.
When you were averaging 1.8 points as a freshman, did you have the NBA on your mind at all? Were you still hopeful even then playing one day?
I've been hopeful my whole life that I make it to this position. As a basketball player, you dream of playing at this level. So when you're in the gym working out by yourself and workouts and you're not playing much in practices and things like that, you just tell yourself just to work as hard as possible and see what it takes you. And obviously it took me to levels that I didn't think I'd reach, but I'm here and I'm not looking back.
Your three-point percentage speaks for itself. How do you feel about your inside game, your post-up game for the NBA?
I think I've been working on a lot of stuff over the last 2 months to try to prove in these kind of workouts what I can do and what I've been working on. So, I'm already very comfortable with it being down there, but I'm just continually adding new things to my game.
Frank, when you look back on the journey you've had with the Badgers, specifically this season, making it to the national title game, what do you appreciate about that program and Bo Ryan that they did for you to prepare you for this level?
Coach Ryan in Wisconsin did so many things other than me just being a basketball player. He taught me a lot about myself as a person. He pushed me to reach my goals. I had no doubt in my mind that after I left Wisconsin, whether I was going to become a professional basketball player or move on to something else, that I would be ready for it, just because of how Coach Ryan prepared me. That's one of the biggest reasons why I chose to go to Wisconsin. I knew it was a total program where they were going to change you as a player and as a person. Obviously, he pushed me to new heights on the basketball court, but he's also shaped who I am and what I'm able to do now.
How many places have you visited so far in NBA?
This is the third one.
Okay, how many more to go?
3.
3 more to go.
Can you name them?
No. Please. It's a secret.
When you consider your body of work, not just your numbers, but what you did in matchups against guys that are going to be drafted 1 or 2 or whatever, is there any frustration with the draft process, or maybe is that just additional motivation to see that I can be right there with those guys?
No, it's not much frustration. It's just the way the NBA goes. It's politics. You look at old situations where people might have passed up on someone later in the draft became better. Those kind of things happen. So that's how I kind of see it. Do I think I should go number 1 overall? No. I'm not going to sit here and say that, but I think I'm a very good player and I can compete with anyone in this year's draft and a bunch of people in the NBA. So I'm just excited for the challenge and I'm looking forward to finding a new home.
You said you've been working on some stuff post-college. Has it been physical, game-wise, mechanical? What have you been working on?
Everything. Trying to learn defensive situations, trying to learn some more NBA-like actions, trying to add moves from the mid-range and from, there's more floor spacing in the NBA, so trying to add some more moves from the perimeter. Just trying to do everything I can to have the most successful career that I can possibly have.